Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Y'all are brewheads? Yeah, we brewheads. So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? This is C Certified Brewhead, and welcome to another edition of BML here on BAOS. This evening we have three fine brews, courtesy of Drew Main. Shouts to Drew from Redline. They are a brewery based in Barrie, Ontario. They're like an hour north of Toronto. They're doing some really cool stuff. Everything I've had from them has been super fire. So we, Tiff, Notion, and myself linked up with Drew a week or two ago in Toronto, and he blessed us with these joints. Now, these aren't necessarily the newest stuff that they're pushing. I mean, they got a whole bunch of beers they're just pushing out. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff coming this summer, from what Drew said. But he hit me with these three. I was like, you know what, let's do a BML. I've been meaning to get some Redline content on our channel, and it's just been difficult. We've been trying to get up to Barrie. It just hasn't worked out yet to do a full podcast. So you know what, let's do a quick BML. So we have three beers here. First one's called Wide Open. It's a pilsner, 5.1. Sounds good. Can never ever go wrong. Second joint, the Drew thought this was a pretty interesting name. It's called Piston Pale Ale. Piston lows. 5.5%. Keen as, because all their pales are and IPAs are fire. Now, this bad boy, this actually isn't in production, so I think this video might be giving people a little bit of the wrong idea. This actually is kind of old can. This was produced back in March. Double Clutch is their double IPA based on their Pale Ale Clutch, and this one's pretty, like, you know, not made that often, a couple times a year. So I hadn't tried it properly. I tried it on episode, I think it was like 73 was the Sawdust City one, back in January when we did the brew, and I tried it at the crazy ass bottle share, mate. I got like this much of it, and it was plastered, so he specifically linked up with us to make sure I got one of those. So let's get it going with the pills. So this bad boy, Pilsners, mate, they are the summer drink of choice. I would like to know, what is your summer drink of choice? Comment below, let us know what you guys are trying to be sipping on this summer. I personally am trying to get a whole bunch of dry hop lagers and pilsners, mate. I am so about that. Alright. Smells kind of fruity from that nose there. Doesn't say much else. This one was packaged on 15th of May, and right now it's about a month or so after that date. So, looking crisp and clean like a pill should. Kind of fruity, so I wonder if this is dry hopped or not. Guess we'll find out afterwards. Get it in ya. Fire. Crisp. Quite bitter. Maybe because I just had a sour before this, so maybe my mouth is a bit messed up. Yeah, man. Crisp, malty, a little fruity. Can't tell for certain if it's dry hopped or not. This is great. Nice little crispy boy. Ooh. I like it. Can't go wrong with that. Definitely more bitter than I thought it would be. I wonder if that's the thing or not. But yeah, Redline don't play around, man. Everything I've had, like I said, has been really genuinely solid. I probably only had 3 or 4 beers, if I'm honest, but no game. So this one here, the Piston Pale Ale, was also packaged in mid-April. So this is a couple months old. Now I'm hoping this is haze. They do a lot of haze there, which I'm really digging. Oh, it's looking pretty haze. Yo. That's what I want to see. So maybe this is because Clutch was one of my favorite beers that you could get in the LCBO that was hazy, and I traded mad people that beer just because it was so fire. Then they kind of changed the recipe and it went unhazy, and now looking at this is exactly what I'm looking for, man. Fruity nose. Excuse me, Jesus. Fruity nose. Yeah, man, I just want to drink it. Get in here. Hell yeah, that is fantastic. And it's 2 months old. That's great. Chalky, tropical, slightly bitter, tiny little bit dank, but not really. This is definitely late edition hops right here. Wow, creamy, smooth. That's fantastic. Imagine this fresh. This is sick. I hope this is something that they're doing more this summer. This one's actually 5.5, so it's definitely a crusher. I haven't been drinking many IPAs or pale ales lately, so that is hitting the spot. All right, the big boy, Double Clutch. Let us know if you got this before. I heard a ton of things about it. Like I said, tried it back in January, and it was pretty sick from what I can recall. Ooh, a little darker than I would have thought. Alright. Yeah, nose is pretty chill. Nothing crazy. Even if you compare it side by side. Completely different color. Definitely looks more like that. This one's more like the Trillium style. This is more like that treehouse kind of style. There you go. Bit of a tropical nose. Exactly smells like that. I don't know how to describe it. If anybody knows, how would you describe, like, there's that treehouse style of IPA that is not so chalky and it's kind of tropical and tangy, but it doesn't have that dry, like the dryness to it. I don't really know, and it's a little bit dank. I don't really know how to describe it, but let's see if that's what it is. Get in ya. Yeah, it's great. 8.1. So it's a ballsy bloke. It's great, man. Tropical. Definitely a lot of those tropical fruits coming out there. It's got that tangy vibe. Exactly what I thought. Slightly dank. Not really bitter or anything. And once again, this is 3 months old. 3? It's June something, so sitting at 3.5. Sitting pretty well, man. I wonder what this would... I'd definitely like to try this bad boy fresh, but I'm liking that as it is. That is great. So yeah, Redline are definitely available all around Ontario from what I understand. If you can get up to Barrie into the brew pub, and get more of an idea of what they're doing. I'm definitely hoping to get out there sooner than later. Yeah, man, hit them up on social. Thanks again to Drew. You are the man, brother. Really appreciate it. That is it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, mate, smash that thumbs up, hit subscribe below, and hit the notification bell ding so you know when we drop in the new. Follow us on social media at BAOS Podcast, Beer Burps, and check out the long form audio. We've been doing a bunch of good podcasts lately. Everything's been super fire. We've got some basically Montreal and Toronto. We're approaching rapidly episode 100. We have some plans for it, probably a little more low-key than we initially anticipated. We had some crazy ideas, but I'm sure we'll do something like that in the future. That is it, y'all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. And as always, get it in ya!